People watching on, it just gives you an idea of the importance of this strength contest. A new British record then for Graham Hicks. He has the unofficial record.
Graham wants you guys to make some noise, so let's make it!
This British crowd getting behind their man. He's from Lancashire, just down the road, and it's overhead. So close.
Got so close.
Goodness me, 3 or 4 inches over his head and just started to rotate backwards. So 200 kilos is all he gets. The referee will give them a second go if he feels it's safe, but clearly Hicks a bit injured there. Now, Mr. Triceps, as our MC calls him, Krzysztof Radziakowski, the power pressing pole. 217.5 kilos. The second biggest lift in history is his PB. Oh! And I think we're going to have a bit of a surprise here. Looking red-faced. He is back from a gap out with injury, and he fails 213. 200 kilos, therefore, is what he must accept. Now then, Janasia, the Georgian who won the World Deadlift Championships last year, has the knack of pulling it out in competition. So the shoulders, and
Didn't like what he felt there and jumped back from it.
well, he's done 200 kilos before for the Georgian record. This was a big ask. He matched his PB in the previous round. The mighty Hafthor Bjornsson makes this even more impressive as he steps out to attempt an Icelandic record. His own PB, 205 kilos. That's the current Icelandic record. And he is, of course, the reigning Europe's strongest man. And what makes it so impressive is he's 6'9", 2 meters 6. And long arm too. Does he have the pressing power? Bjornsson, the first man to go clear at 213. And look what it means to him. Magnificent stuff. Someone is going to have to go and do the second biggest lift in history now, assuming they tie him on 213 to actually beat him today. Well, Rob Kearney, first place in the North American Championships last year. He won the World Log Championships last year as well. But this is new territory. This is to take Robert Oberst's American record. 211 kilos. No, he cannot do it. And he was a long way off, in my opinion. The referee clearly happy for him to have another go, but I'm not sure he's going to do much with it.
It takes a phenomenal athlete like Robert Kearney to come back and clean with power.
Kazmaier, the MC in the background there, just letting the crowd realize how hard this is mentally to go a second time at such a huge weight. Big leg drive, but no, it's not there. I'm afraid it was almost lights out in the end. Nothing to give in the second hit. The first one, well, it's got it to about the top of his head anyway. Iron Bibi. Now, Bibi is the unknown quantity. That's his nickname. We've seen images of him doing 220 kilos in Burkina Faso, but nothing's been confirmed. 200 kilos look good, though. Taking his time. He's a massive man. And it's as good as we thought. My goodness, Iron Bibi is magnificent. Absolutely rammed it into the sky. Well, that is super slow motion, remember. Just hits it off his chest with speed. 213. He and Thor Bjornsson are clear. Eddie Hall now to try and join the party and carry on going forward. And then we will have the turn of Zydrunas Savickas, the world record holder. This is a record Eddie Hall wants so badly before he retires. He's got the deadlift record, he's got the axle record, and he's done both of them on this platform here in Leeds. This perhaps the blue ribbon event of all, though. To the chest. Oh my goodness! Surely that's the easiest lift so far, by some margin as well. Eddie the Beast Hall on fire there. Look at that, barely used his legs, if at all. That's a new British record, all right. Wow. Now the world record holder, 4 times world's strongest man, 228 kilograms. He has pressed overhead in front of Arnold Schwarzenegger in Rio on the beach. Now then, 213. Well, he's had some shoulder problems the last couple of years. He did come back and compete in Sweden Giants Live earlier in the year and really proved he was back in shape, getting on the podium. But perhaps his shoulder isn't quite there. He had nerve damage. One more hit, though. He's not giving up easily. Big Z then. He goes out, bows out at 213. 200 kilograms will be his best lift. So we move on. What weight next? That's the big question now.
I mean, I've done it enough times to realise you need that middle lift. You need the 220 to warm up to the 230.
Eddie Hall saying 220 is what he wants, a stepping stone.
Left anyway, so whatever, you want to go 230?
I will go 230.
Eddie, if you feel more confident doing 220,
let's do it.
230, do it. Do what you want, man. So it's not about prize money for you, it's about records now, man. So whatever you want.
All right, when I'm ready then, 230. Yeah.
You want to do 230 as well?
Yes. When I'm ready.
All right, going for
When you're ready, who would be first then?
according to the
Eddie Hall.
You sure you don't want to jump?
He said 220, and he's dropping his tactics. He's going for 230. Iron Bibi is the first to come out, though, and attempt 230 kilos. That is 2 kilos over the world record. Is it history repeating itself? Will there be another Eddie Hall night? Or will this new African sensation, Iron Bibi, come in and be the first man in history to put 230 kilos over his head in the log?
Need your assistance, please. Raise it up.
Bibi gets it to his midsection, takes his time. We've seen that before. Looks a little unstable, though, in the middle point. And his first hit is pretty unsuccessful. No, a brave effort. And the British fans now have just one option. Hafthor Bjornsson, might I add, has pulled out. He's happy with 213, an Icelandic record. Bibi, he must accept now an African record of 213 kilos. Can the Beast deliver once again? Can he make it 3 out of 3 in the biggest and most important world records in a row? And he's done them all right here on this platform. 500 kilos in the deadlift, 216 kilos in the axle, 230 kilograms now in the log. And the crowd will quieten down, no doubt in a second here. Now they're picking it up, though. Eddie Hall by 2 kilos over the old world record. To the chest, and it looks easy. Oh my goodness. Well, is he out cold on his feet? I'm not sure quite what that was all about. He asked for a drink of water. Was he just in the zone? Was he angry with himself, or was he really out on his feet? As chants of Eddie ring around the First Direct Arena. Well, 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 the Beast always delivers. Is this going to be his first failure, or can he somehow pull it out the bag? He wasn't far away in the first effort, it has to be said. The Beast looked pretty good, but he didn't stick to his tactics. He wanted 220. He got called into a macho dogfight with Bibby. Rarely does someone do it a second time. The fatigue factor, but he's had a good break. He's taken the full minute, and he gets it off his chest. Oh, Eddie Hall does not get the record. He drops it. 2 attempts is all you're allowed. And he gets a standing ovation from parts of the crowd who, well, I think they almost expected it. There's the referee, Magnus Sven Magnusson. He certainly couldn't have given it. Let's have a look at it again then. Eddie Hall, 230 kilos. Well, that was the first effort. That was barely above eye height. The second one, though, wow. So a 3-way tie, 213 kilos. Hall. Well, thank you, Eddie Hall. Thank you, Iron Bibby.
I will go back home, start working hard, and I will break it, for sure. So thank you so much for all the support.
Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Bibby.
Hey, how close though? Hey? That close. That close. Yeah, you know, that's a massive disappointment for me, and I've let the fans down, and I'm very sorry. But there's still a show to go. We've got Europe's Strongest Man, but thank you for coming and supporting me. Thank you very much. You haven't seen the last of the Beast. I'll be back.